Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of my videos. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create your own virtual instrument using a real instrument, a microphone and a sampler in Cubase 10. Before I do that though, click that subscribe button because that's going to help me get more subscribers. I'm a genius. Right, let's get to it then. Okay, so this is Cubase 10 and this is the instrument that I've created, my own virtual instrument. I'm going to show you how I've done this. So this is a quick sample that I recorded. I'll do a little flashback to that recording right now. That was me playing a little hand drum. I think it's one of my brother's instruments actually that he's left here. And I found it and I've just thought I'll sample that. Okay, so what I've done is, this is the recording that I did earlier. And what you're going to want to do is open up a sampler. And the one I'm using is called Battery 4 by Native Instruments. And it could be any sampler that you have available. There's quite a few available on the market at the moment. Okay, so what I've done is I've exported this audio file, the whole thing, and I've saved it into a folder. And then I've imported that whole sound into one of the cells on here. But as you can see, it's only playing one sound, because if I just scroll out of this sample thing here, you can see this is the entire audio file, but I've just highlighted this one hit of the drum right here. So I've set the start and the end, and that's telling it that that note, which happens to be C0 on the MIDI keyboard, that is playing that sample. And what I've done is I've just created a little volume envelope so that it fades out a little bit at the end, so it doesn't get a harsh cut off, and it's got a slight thing on the beginning as well, the attack. I've gone through some of these effects. I've put a bit of saturation on, and this TM thing. I don't actually know what that stands for. Does anyone know what that stands for? Let me know. TM. I was trying to think. It might be something obvious and I just can't think what it is. Let me know. I didn't touch the modulation. The setup, I've just set it to 6 voices as maximum because I didn't want loads of things going on at once. And I'm not sure if it makes it run a little better on the computer. Editor. I've actually... This first sample here is the same sample as this. Not that one, sorry. It's the same sample as this one, but it's an octave down. So I've down-tuned it by 12 semitones. I'll get to these other samples in a minute. And I've put a compressor on the master, overall master. So once you have one of these set, you can just right click that, copy cell, and paste it into another. So I just pasted it across all the white notes. And then once I'd run out of white notes, I paste it on the black notes. And each time you paste one, you want to then go into the wave thing and set this to the next hit on your sample. So that is there. And then this one is a bit further on. In fact, I'll zoom out the whole thing so you can see where it is. So each one of these hits is now a different hit on the sample. And I've just gone through the whole octave, adding in different hits. And there's also some effects like this, like little articulations. And then save your kit. Add a bit of reverb in the mixer. And a slight bit of EQ. I just took the high mids out. And there you go. There's your... If I take this off now, that's what it sounds like without the reverb. then that's with the reverb. Might be a bit too much reverb, but you know, you can mess around with it. But that's all you do really to create your own little virtual instruments. I'm playing this on the keyboard. I'm just setting each hit on the audio sample to a specific key on the keyboard. And you can do quite a bit with this as well. If I open up the if you open up battery again, you can see that I've set a humanizer. There it is. It's a humanizer on each one, so it humanizes the hit by 20%. So if you're playing repeating notes like that, it's going to adjust the pitch of it and the timing, so it's not going to sound exactly the same every single time. So yeah, there you go. You can even take samples from anything. You can create samples of like metal hits or drum sticks hitting together. Or if you have a weird instrument, you could just play a note on that and sample each note and put it into a keyboard. And you can play it on keyboard. That's just something I thought I'd share, you know. Something I've been playing around with quite a bit actually recently. I've been sampling some really big Viking drums. I've been messing about with all the pitches and setting it to keys on keyboards, and I've been playing these big Viking drums. It's quite interesting. Cubase 10 actually comes with a sampler. If I load up the bottom thing, you can drag samples here on the sampler control. But the only thing with this I find is you can't sample multiple samples. It's only one hit, which is okay if you're just using one drum. But like with this one, I wanted to get the little articulations and different sounds of different hits. So there you go, that's it. If this video's helped in any way, then let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.